Today, we are going to tackle about the self as embedded in relationships and through spiritual development in Confucian thought, Eastern construct. The Eastern social infrastructures are mostly seen as contrary to Western individualistic construct. Why is it? Well, Western construct focuses on individual goals and the right of individuals. In fact, in the Western countries like United States, people are considered good if they are self-reliant, assertive, strong, and independent. While on the other hand, Eastern values collectivism. Their collectivistic culture's focus is on the belief that the group is more important than the individual. It is motivated by group goals, and the long-term relationships are very important, and the self relates to others, to the divine being, and to nature. However, in this particular section, we shall focus on Confucian philosophy and spirituality. But before we proceed, let's have a background check. Who is Confucius? Confucius was a Chinese philosopher of the spring and autumn period who traditionally considered as the paragon of Chinese sages. Confucius' teachings and philosophy formed the basis of East Asian culture and society. Going back to the topic, Confucius or Confuci ascertained the ancient Chinese civilization by establishing social order, where the society is being led by leaders who guaranteed peace, prosperity, and harmony. And this social order in the society is being called by Confucius as Confucian system, where there is a primacy of the society over an individual self. But in order to maintain the social order in the society, Confucius believed that the self has a vital role to implement the system successfully through the three concepts of self. What are these three concepts of self? First is Zhanzi. Confucius believed that the only threat to social order is the unchecked selfish desires of individuals. That's why the self must exhibit refinement and compassion, which pertains to Zhanzi. Zhanzi is the new self formed in the right education and a virtuous teacher as the role model. Again, Zhanzi is a teacher or the role model of the society, which in the principle of Zhanzi, the self is the transmitter of the ancient virtues into the new world. And in order to make this principle come true, a Zhanzi must undergo the central educational function of Zhanzi, which are humanistic learning, refined personal manners, and has the capacity to govern the community wisely with compassion. Though there are many qualities and standards to become a Zhanzi leader, highlighting the high degree of moral accomplishment, but despite its literal meaning, any righteous man willing to improve himself can become a Zhanzi. Second is Li. The word Li originally means sacrifice. In time, the principle of Li is better understood as the refined manner of spiritual rituals and sacrifices and protocols in honoring the ancestors. Li is both the restraining and refinement of the self. The virtuous self must be able to practice the correct customary procedure and protocols in governing all of life. Somehow this concept of self of Confucius mirrored our society today, which in order to maintain social order and harmony in the society, the person he is in service must sacrifice a lot of his time and his sincere dedication into his service.
Principle of Ren. Ren is the character of the self that sincerely shows compassion for others. The self must embody human-heartedness by prioritizing the self-interest of others. It is clear that Ren is about selflessness, like you are putting others before you. Hence, Ren is such a pleasant virtue and probably create a peacefulness in you and a better relationship with others. The sage King Zhenzi is characterized by his practice of Ren in putting others before the self. Although Confucius was not given the opportunity to become the leader of China, his principles of Zhenzi, Li, and Ren become influential all throughout China, even into many other modern civilizations of the world. The principles still spread despite of not giving the opportunity of the creator to become a leader. That is right, isn't it? Even if you did not hold a title, you can still influence others.